You're welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Man Things. This is your boy Tim, and we are back. And this time we are back to stay. Um, so yeah, we are taking some time off, obviously, to rethink our packaging and to think about the message that we are mandated to send out to the men's. How effective it was, like some of the episodes that we've had, our conversation with Ulindo. We went back to look at that and to see to look at the conversation from an outside perspective, and also to reflect on what message were we sending out. Was it helpful to the men's? Is it something that the men's appreciate watching? The conversations that we had with Hillary, was that something that was educational, or was it just a conversation between two friends and two brothers? So with all of that being observed, we try to go back to the drawing board and think about ways in which we could be more effective, especially in a space now that content is so saturated. We are all doing content. We are all sharing our ideas. TikTok is flooded. YouTube is flooded. Every space is flooded. So we went back to looking at our content and looking at how different are we from everyone. Are we really speaking to our audience? Obviously, we've done that, but you would know if we are speaking to you and we are sharing things that appeal to you, right? Um, but yeah, we are back, and we are back to stay. We are still man things, and we are here for the men's. Um, just a background on how this platform started. I still believe that this is a God-given mandate. You know, God said, "Let us create man, and let us create man in our own image." So a lot of our attributes and a lot of our characteristics are derived from us being created by God and God creating us in His image, meaning that we have an ability to create, we have an ability to reproduce, we have an ability to rule and subdue and speak things to life, and come up with ideas. Like our responsibility on this is to live and live in abundance and have plenty of things, multiply our resources, take our resources and make them outlive our our existence. That is our soul mandate. And I don't want to speak more about us multiplying and having our resources. I can even mean people, personnel, machinery, assets. um well, it could be anything. Having that being given by God, us having the ability to multiply and take care of that and redirect and share and replenish, all sorts of things that we are able to do based on our identity from being created by God Himself. So, yeah, the platform is from there, and you will see that most of what we talk about will be topics that have to do with real life and how do we apply our abilities that were given by God, and also um, how do we take care our resources, and how do we multiply them and how do we replenish them. And there's certain things that are supernatural that we also talk about, and we will speak about how do we subdue those sort of spirits or environments or atmospheres. How do you maneuver in such spaces? Because the world that we know has a lot of facets and a lot of spaces that we interact with on a daily basis. And that is the beauty of life. Life is not just black and white. Life is something that has many colors and many experiences. And all those experiences kind of are progressive. They are experiences that are kind of somewhat alike, but I'm talking so much because I'm trying to explain this. And some things are really not explainable, but it's better to experience and speak from that experience. And should you watch this and you're like, I've had an experience like that, or I resonate, please do, DM us, comment, leave a comment, um, request for you to come over so we can have a conversation and chat more about experiences of life as as a human being, as a man, uh, man firstly as like human form, and as a man, as like a man, you is um required to be the head of the house and the leader of the family. I don't mean to sound very misogynistic or chauvinistic or very pro man, but I'm talking about this from a human being perspective and the roles that have been given to different types of men and experiences that we share in different spaces, Yeah. So yeah, without well, I've already said a lot. So welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah. We're on YouTube. Obviously you're watching this, but do follow us on our social media. It's Man Things on TikTok, Man Things on Facebook, it's Man Things um, on all social platforms, pretty much. Also, you could follow myself. It's Timbaloy Moyo on Instagram. It's Timbaloy on TikTok. Just look for Timbaloy. You'll find me. Also, we have a product line that we dropped. At the moment, we have beard oils that are readily available for the men's. Obviously, you can see um, I've got a proper proper prim beard, and I can say that because I've put in the work to nourish it and take care of it. And I'm only saying this because the conversation around my life since I've started growing a beard has always been about, hey, I like it. Hey, it's so clean. Hey, it is so well kept. It is shiny. What are you using? And so over the years, I've used a whole lot of products. I've tried the Legends Baba Beard Oils. I've tried L'Oreal. I've tried, I think, Legend Men. I've tried plenty. I've tried the Chinese ones. I've tried the beard balms. I've tried hair products, like normal hair products on my beard. um, but at this point, for a full year and some odd months, I've been using my own mixture that I have played around for all these months. I'm finally comfortable with the outcome of that mix, and that is what I'm using. That is what is working for me. It smells nice. My it keeps the shine. My beard is curly. It's neat, but it's also soft. It's also soft when I play around with it. When I detangle, it feels soft. Sometimes I just take it from here up until my mouth, my nose to kind of get a whiff of what it smells like. And I must say that I am quite happy. I'm quite happy with how it smells. And that's important because when you hug someone, it is your face that goes in first, and normally their nose, because it faces down or upward, they will either smell your neck or your beard. So how you smell, how I even put cologne on, I direct it to my sides of my shoulders, towards my neck, but also because your beard is like hair, so it keeps most of the smell. Like one thing I hate is drying meat because I know the smoke is gonna end up on my beard, or sitting around the fire because I know that's gonna be the case. But with this beard oil, I know that I'm covered. I just need to do a wash and put in the oil, and eventually I get back to my normal smell. I spoke too much about this because I'm excited about it. You need to get it for yourself. You need to get it for your mans if you're watching. Yeah, since we're back, what do we talk about? What do we talk about? What do you talk about? Something that I keep thinking about a lot, and it is, whether I like it or not, it is at the tip of my fingers to use, has been AI. Yeah, I'm thinking about AI a lot. I'm thinking about how do I use AI to enhance my skills, to enhance how I perform at work, to enhance my everyday life. And I must say that ChatGPT is always on my speed dial, on my laptop, on my both my phones, my work and my personal phone. I always have ChatGPT to have chats with it, not to say draft a CV for me or da da da, but I have learned to train it, having conversation with it, and asking it if I make sense, and asking it questions that are very personal, but also giving ChatGPT my ideas or my um what I think. I'm telling it what I think. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking today is quite hot and I'm in the house. And I really do not know much about um, global warming, but this is what I think. I think because of all the smokes and toxins that are going up, they're affecting the ozone layer, and thus resulting in many years of the impact, leading to global warming, something like that. Like, if I'm just to think about it, and it would interact back, and hey, hey, yes, da, 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 da. But this is the causes, especially in today's date. And then I would ask a follow-up question, and that allows ChatGPT to get into your thoughts, to kind of know the depth of the person that you are, and that stays in the memory of it. So not just asking about my interests, but giving it even weird comments. I don't want to say it, but you know, um, something that I've started also using now is SUNO. The AI music producer. I get there because I'm a bit of a singer. I get there. I come up with lyrics at the top of my head, off the bat. I sing into the mic, and Suno creates a whole song. I can go back and do a retake. It gives me two options of songs. So I can go back and keep feeding it the information up until it comes up with a proper song. I have some songs in Suno. You will see, I'll put some there down below. So maybe if you're interested, you can go and listen to them. I've also started playing around with AI editors for the brand, also fermenting brand, for the merch, the clothing, and the beauty products. Because as much as I want this platform to be about enhancing lifestyle and reconnecting with God, the Creator, and reminding us about the people that we are as men, and our responsibilities and our abilities, it is also about showcasing those abilities. It's also about showcasing that because I identify this person, then I can create this and this and that. And this is the kind of person that God has created me to be: a creative person, a person that thinks, a person that wants to get their hands dirty and make things up. So I'm gonna share some of those. I like being outside, but I also like being inside in my thoughts and in my head. I like being at the parks with my kids, but I also like to be out there with my peers, engaging in conversation. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't want to bore you. This is the first installment, so please do hit me up with some feedback. Let me know what you would like me to do for the next coming episodes. Whether you want to get in my head and hear my thoughts about certain things, send me some recommendations on what to look at, what you need me to review, you know, mostly beauty stuff for men, or gadgets, or tools. You guys know that at this, I drive a 1 series, and I've tried to almost fix and replace everything on my car because the economy is just not so friendly. So let me know if that's the content that you like to see. Let me know if me being outside is what you'd like to see. Um, and you've seen me putting on like facial masks, doing a night routine, evening routine. So if that's what you like to see from me, you let me know. One thing that I would love to get into is DJing. I would love to. I've been asking people to teach me how to DJ, but I'm not winning. I'm not winning on that, and I just feel like I have really good taste in music. Like if you've chilled with me and you've given me the aux, you've given me a chance to play music. You know very well that I've played music that you've shazammed, or I'm capable of playing really, really good music. My playlists are good. Maybe I should start off with creating playlists on Apple and Apple Music and Spotify and share them. Maybe, or maybe I could just find someone who's gonna teach me how to DJ so that I can enhance the skill and DJ and make some money. I mean, the more the merrier. You know what I mean? Um, if I can if I can make more money from DJing, so be it. I'll be happy. I'll be happy. Wouldn't you be happy that I'll be able to finance some of the other projects that I really love? You know, um, if you guys have watched some of my vlogs or my statuses, you see that I'm in this era of men's wearing crop tops, and I don't buy them like that. I buy them as t-shirts. Um, I c- I'm I buy most of my clothes from like cheaper, affordable stores like Mr. Price. I'm in Mr. Price a lot. Um, Sometimes the Fix, but most of my t-shirts I go Mr. Price because I'm more of a plain t-shirt with small details, maybe a pocket or some pleats on the sides. Minor details is what moves me when it comes to fashion, and how it fits on the body. So minor details in terms of design, but tailored fit. So I like a fit that is tailored for me. So I would go buy a shirt. I need to open it, look at it, and then I'll take it to my tailor. My guy that does that for me is a Malawian gent from around the corner, from around the corner from where I stay. Um, he's good. Gets there, measures. I tell him what I want. Tell him to cut off. He will redo the shoulders. He will redo the hands, just the way that I need it to be. He will measure and cut and stitch, and you know what I mean. So I am trying to get into that a bit more. It's because again, I'm wearing these crop tops. They're not always available for men. There's crop tops for women all over, but I feel like men also need to have a bit more freedom in terms of what they wear, in terms of how they express themselves with clothing. And I feel like the few companies that are able to do that, they are not so friendly when it comes to the pricing. So you find that yes, you like what they do, but you cannot afford because t-shirt, a simple crop top is 350 to 450, and not everybody can afford that, unfortunately, but everyone wants to look good and feel good. So yeah, what I've been doing is that going and buying like a 70 rand, 50 rand t-shirt, and I'm paying another 50 to 70 rand to get it, you know, detailed the way that it would fit me properly. I'd get what I want and still have some change and still be the only one that wears that shirt in that way. You know, I have some exclusivity to what I look like, even though it's not expensive. It's not Galaxy Boy, and it's not Gucci or Prada or whatever that you guys are wearing these days. Um, I'm all about comfort. I'm all about affordability. I'm all about, hey, you have the brains and the hands to do this thing, so let's get on it, bro. Like, I really want to prove the world that these and that is enough to multiply and live the life that you've envisioned for yourself. I'm not saying I'm perfect at it, but it's one step at a time, one day at a time type of thing, a resource at a time, and the exposure and the knowledge at a time. Whatever that I can get, whatever that I can know, I do appreciate that because it helps me to be a better person tomorrow. So yeah, that's me. Please do engage with me. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you want me to talk about. Let me know, like, the whole existence of this depends on your feedback. Unfortunately, I depend on you to keep going. Up until I don't know what happens, but I depend on you. Also, um, just before I wrap up, I know that you've got stuff to do. Just before I wrap up, Mans went to Mpumalanga, to Mbombela. I took a drive. The company sent me out to go handle something there, so I did, because I'm employed by the company and I love my job. I love my work. I love what I do. So I took a drive. I must say it's a beautiful city. The scenery, like all the mountains, while you're driving, so beautiful. The town is so clean, so beautiful. The people so beautiful. But one thing that triggered a thought was the mountains and how they're so beautiful when you're looking at them from afar, from like a scenic perspective. A mountain is so beautiful. The shape, the green, all the plants that you can see bundled up together simultaneously. So beautiful, such a beautiful sight to see. Funny enough, you do not see that beauty once you are walking through the mountain. When you are inside the mountain, walking through the mountain, you do not see that beauty. But you are faced with the danger of what is in there. You are faced with the danger of all the animals that could attack you, or weird people that you can run into. So your guard is alerted, which is kind of like a relationship, romantic or whatever. But when you are in a relationship, it is so hard to not see the beauty of it. But it's so easy for someone who is outside of the relationship, looking from afar, to see that beauty. Insane, I know. It's wise. It's a wise stint. It's so easy for people to see the beauty of things when they are far from them. But once you get closer, then you do not see the beauty, because that, I feel like, that is the law of nature. And what am I going at this is, even with relationship, everyone is beautiful until you get close to them and you're exposed to their flaws. But the beauty of retaining the adoration is to remind yourself of how beautiful it was to look at that certain person. How beautiful it was to look at them then, before you knew that perhaps they snore or they have foul mood or whatever. Even with a mountain, when you're in it, sometimes what carries you through the hike is knowing that, hey, I am in that beautiful mountain doing this hike. I'm with this beautiful person that I saw, even though they have these flaws, but I was once at a place where I could see all of that beauty. And me experiencing this is because I'm more closer to them now, and that just a small reminder And just not even a reminder, but you knowing for sure that, hey man, this person is beautiful. Yes, there's a weakness here and there, but all those branches, those ugly trees combined together, they make the person beautiful. So sometimes even the flaws and the scars, they are what makes this person so beautiful, man. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but it's wise. I know it's wise, and maybe you need it. Um, be more gracious. It's life. Be more gracious to, especially to people, because as people, we are so complex. We are complex human beings. There's no one that is like you and that is like me. So when we decide to be with people, we need to be very much aware that they are complex, and the complexity comes with bits and pieces of everything. But once you put all those together, we need to learn to look at it and be like, this is beautiful. Like the way God said it when He created man. He created man in His own image, and He said, beautiful. This is perfect. So we need to look, we need to find ourselves at a place where we are intentional about how we see people, how we see the creation of God, like how we see the sun outside. We need to be intentional about how we see the beauty of it and the creator in it, the creator who created the creation. So, yes, if you haven't been listening to anything that I've said this whole time about anything, this should be the part where you are like, clip it. Oh yeah, man. I had fun recording this. I hope you have fun watching it. I'm your boy. I'm Tim, and this is Man Things. We are out. Until next time. Don't forget to drop a comment to let me know what you'd like me to do, what you'd like me to talk to you about. I love talking to you. I love you. Peace out.